I'd always done art since I was really little, and I knew I wanted to go to art school to be like a concept artist, right? Like, I want to draw, I'm going to design the next character for Star Wars, right? And that, the second I got in, it was like, I have no interest in that. And so since I like attention, the way I got into some of the gallery shows and the competitions was by continuing to sculpt, and I kind of just fell into it from there. Sculpture turned out to be the only thing I can really pay attention to. I have a very hard time paying attention to anything. And I went to school for drawing and painting. I realized there was not a chance in the world where I could sit and draw all day. It just wasn't going to happen. And sculpture was the one thing that always kept my attention. So I kind of got better at it and I could focus on it. So I kind of chose it by necessity and because I really enjoy it. I suffer from a few different mental health issues. The attention span is really debilitating. I will walk across a room and forget why I did it. I'll put something on a shelf and not realize I did it and walk away later and my food will be ruined because I left it out. And so, that's hard when you're trying to do art. I'm moving in a million different directions, trying to make a bunch of different stuff. And especially with the type of sculpture I do, I use a ton of different materials. So trying to keep track of what I'm doing on a daily basis is very, very difficult. Seattle, the weather is hard. I love a lot of things about the Pacific Northwest, but rain makes me sad, man. And so, just kind of keeping your head on straight while you're trying to do something so creative can be really difficult. I mean, art is mentally exhausting. And so having that mental fatigue while trying to overcome some of the mental strain that I already have while being creative, while creating these pieces of art, that's a struggle. It's a lot of work up here. Use a lot of chemicals, use a lot of pretty bad materials when you're doing the type of sculpture that I do. And even if I am being very safe, which I try to be 20 years from now, that's not going to be good for me, So it's yes, I love it, but is it sustainable? No, I need to spread out a little bit more. Do I wish I was really good at drawing? Yes, I mean, I'm working on my drawing every day now. I really want to, I'm an okay draftsman, but I do find it a hindrance to not be a very, very skilled draftsman when I try to pitch to clients or design something. I sculpt fast enough that I can design through sculpture. I have been a concept artist by making rapid sculptures so the director can see it, right? But having, the ability to just make it on paper would be very beneficial, right? Working in production, working on film, it's a struggle. I love it. I love the work I get to do. I love working on movies. I love working on TV shows. I love working at this board game company, but my attention span and some of the other stuff I might have make it very difficult and can create some fairly unexplainable behavior. And I can't, not talking is hard. Not being annoying in a workplace full of artists that are, I'd say on average, very shy, introverted, especially in model making, in fine sculpture. I am definitely a black sheep, and I have been treated very well. I've had some incredible mentors that are almost like father figures to me at this point. I have had people really take good care of me and train me. But man, not annoying people, it's hard. I know what I am, and I work on it every single day. Do I need to be talking right now? Am I being a good listener? Am I talking about myself when I'm trying to just relate? Oh, I had this thing happen to me. Is that kind of what you're talking about without sounding hey, wait, let's make this back about me, right? It's me navigating my weird brain and how I'm a little more obnoxious than a lot of artists are. A lot of artists are calm and quiet and collected, and I am none of those things. And so trying to be consistently self-aware while I can't pay attention to anything it makes it hard. And that's why I think that's another reason why I've gravitated towards teaching. So for me, art really, I don't care at all about the final result of a piece. I really don't. If I could take a piece to 90%, I would, and never have to touch it again. I don't need the reward of being hey, even though I am a very, hey, look at me type of person, it's not the art for me. The art is not a, hey, look at me, I need my name in the credits. It's, I love the process and the problem solving and the discovery that is art. And that's why I love teaching. Teaching, I get to stand in front of a classroom, I get to walk around, and I get to talk to them. And for me, I'm just problem solving. I'm helping them problem solve. I am doing the part of art that excites me. I don't have to finish anything. I don't have to touch anything. I am literally just problem solving. And that is so much more fun for me than anything I do. And it's also way more rewarding to see if the problems that we solved from a teacher to student relationship, if they succeeded with it. Like, nothing was more fulfilling than one of my students getting a job at DreamWorks. I was their reference. And that was like way cooler to me than like me getting whatever job on whatever film. Like, even if that film got nominated for an Oscar, it's way cooler to see this student go on and finish their trainee program early and get hired as like a straight up story artist. That's so cool, you know? Work's a struggle, teaching is fun. You know? I'm Danny Samuels, and I make things and stuff.